This fucking asshole has been talking about getting into shape to come to Hackamania and beat up Melton, and beat up Rocco, and beat up Tukey, and beat up the Ray puppet, and beat me up, and hang out with Vinny. And
I think Tukey is the least one that he could beat up. The rest of you, I do think Stuttering John could beat.
Probably. If I'm like third or fourth on the list, I'd have a shot. I gotta think, right?
Digstown style.
Yeah, right. Some of his hit points are down. Maybe I could roll a 20. I don't know.
He was talking today about how he's gifted with what's called muscle memory.
Oh, my God. So at my hotel room today, I was yelling at Jen about this. And I'm like, this fucking asshole still doesn't know what muscle memory means. So I play guitar, so does John, supposedly. So I know what muscle memory means. It means you don't have to think, and your fingers, your body moves the way you want it to move because you've done it so many times. That's muscle memory. John lifts one dumbbell and goes, oh, I'm in shape again because I have muscle memory. This dumbbell lifts one dumbbell and thinks he's going to beat everyone up. I was so annoyed with today's show.
It's the beers. That's the muscle memory. He'll just go uppercut, Carl, uppercut, Vinny, uppercut.
Well, actually, I'm glad you said that because we're going to break down the game tape on how John's going to beat everyone up at Hackamania, starting with how he eats breakfast. This is part of his workout routine, guys. This is John showing Quadfather what his morning routine is.
Breakfast with the Duke.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. He's the champ.
He's repulsive.
Was that a live egg? like the fertilized egg.
That's a baby
at Trader
chicken.
Joe's.
I want to see a little foot come out.
I've never seen someone eat a hard-boiled egg and think that they're getting into shape, unless it's like oldie-timey times, right? Where they just think like, hey, look at me, I'm getting into shape.
It looks like he's gonna throw up. He knows it's gross.
Yes. But guys, it's not just about hard-boiled eggs, which definitely is how you get into shape. But the other way is by microwaving bacon.
It's pretty warm.
Oh, I like that.
That's correctly done bacon, 100%. Oh, do I hear a crunch?
OJ.
Oh yeah, cover your mouth.
Yeah, speaking of OJ, we should get
Don't
that
be
guy on.
gross.
He's
I
the
don't wanna be
arbiter of
gross.
truth. Unlike that potato guy. Do we have any news on that front?
Out of a fucking solo cup?
Sorry.
Come on, man.
All right,
That's orange juice, by the way.
We're doing ASMR. We're doing mukbang. We're doing it. It's happening.
What's ASMR?
Where you eat on stream or you do stuff and it's all audio. It's people like to listen to people eating certain things or I don't know. It's weird. I don't really watch any of it, but I know people that are into it. ASMR.
So anyway,
fucking grandpa is always asking questions of Quadfather. What's ASMR? And then he doesn't care about the answer. It's like, well, don't ask me what G.I. Joe is if you don't want to hear about the lore of G.I. Joe, Grandpa. I'm not here to
It should
educate
be
you.
hard to find a solo cup in your house. You should get a normal cup before you have to go to the garage and go to your like camping or party supplies to get a solo cup.
You don't think you came straight from a frat party with that?
No, you should go like to the pantry. Oh, here's a
It's
cup.
pretty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also to your point, he also doesn't seem to own a salt shaker. He's using the box of Morton salt.
Oh, check this out, Jen. That's a perfect setup for my next clip, because in order to pour salt on this hard-boiled egg, he's pouring it out of the giant container of salt.
And like I said, he's a cum eater. It's disgusting.
why the fuck would I?
How are you still alive? What the fuck?
You wouldn't.
No.
Absolutely not. I don't trust him.
On the outside? You gotta.
All right, I know what you're thinking, Dick. I saw that, but I want to see it in slow-mo. I got that for you, buddy. Don't worry, I got that. That's more salt than I eat in a year, right
It's like a white Shrek. Look at him.
Oh my God, I'm so glad he's getting into shape.
So let me just reiterate what Melton said. Roll up! Roll up! We're not afraid of you, asshole. I promise you that. But this is him talking about Hunchbackamania, and he's getting ready to fight Patrick Melton.
Breakfast.
Of the champ.
Also, I'm sorry.
Breakfast of the champ. Yeah, I bet you're getting in shape. You're looking fit. You're looking svelte. You're getting all ready to knock that hunchback on the other shoulder, right?
Hey, Hunchbackamania?
Hunchbackamania.
Hunchbackamania.
Yes, sir.
Hear it?
It's crispy, sir.
Who is this guy who's
It's
the
crunchy,
metal?
sir. We can hear it.
So this guy is Derek from BYB. He's known as
It
the
looks like he
Squad
got
Father.
kicked out of the clan. Like, what?
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you're friends with it. It's like, no, we're looking for like a little bit more white supremacy. It's like, not you. You don't really sell our values, buddy. I like that you bought the T-shirt, but come back next year.
All right, so here's the kicker coming up.
Loud and clear.
Yet these losers want to say that microwaving bacon is stupid.
They're the stupid ones, sir.
They have no idea about cooking.
All right.
Can you believe that some people think that microwaving bacon isn't the right way to cook it?
I know, and I know it was really quick, but that paper towel he used to swab his mouth off with, I think it's what he cooked the bacon on in the microwave.
Yeah.
Did you see how gross
Just
that
rubbing
was?
grease on his face.
That
It
would
was
explain
so
the upper
dirty.
lip.
Oh, what? Oh, maybe it was from his face.
He's always
Oh.
missing spots, shaving. And then after this, he says he went to the grocery store and got tons of lean cuisines. Watch out, Melton! He's eating lean cuisines.
Aren't those like kids' meals from the 90s?
From the 90s. Yes, he's microwaving dinner and acting like he's healthy. It's insane what he's doing. All right. Enough about John intimidating us, because I'm actually starting to shake a little bit. Let's get into John doxing his DMs, which he loves to do. This is one of my favorite things that John does. He doesn't know how to do a screen share without showing personal private shit he should not be showing.
Notice that the grass is always greener on the other side, sir.
All right. So he pulls up his Twitter, and it's on his
Hi,
messages.
Tanya.
Yes.
Hi, Tanya.
Oh, by the way, that's a porn star right there.
Oh, yeah.
So when Stuttering John says, that Donald Trump guy, lock him away, it's like, you're the same guy without the success or money, you idiots. My favorite, though, is that Felicia Gillespie, which is, of course, our friend Pat's ex on here, and he's flirting with her, but he's so bad at it. You've been so likable on Brennan. Congrats. Ugh. You're not getting any panties wet with that kind of talk. I've been enjoying you on the MLC program I enjoy. She says, the jury's still out. Glad you think so, and thanks. He says, data point. What's with the colored mic? Okay. I don't even want to explain this to you because it's so fucking boring. But the fact that he's calling out that she has like an LED microphone that lights up different colors, like, I just need to keep this conversation going. So I'll bring up a thing that I saw and I observed, and let's keep it going. And then she says, someone else picked it out for me. I can't turn off the colors because it isn't compatible with my MacBook. Got to use this one till I get a different one. Hopefully it isn't too distracting. And then she started jerking off.
Yeah.
Because she was so hot with this
Those are not Nick Ricada lines.
No,
No.
definitely not.
Nick Ricada puts his lines right on the table.
That's
Over
how
here,
you do
bitch.
it.
These lines aren't going to do themselves.
That's how you do it right there.
You know, John just looked in the mirror after that and went, she's into me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's she responded to me. That's how I know she likes me. Also, he's been talking a lot about Dan Filano lately because Cardiff came out and said he had the Missing Artie Lang episode where John makes fun of his trans kid a little bit too much and it's very disrespectful. And so Cardiff put out a different episode of John making fun of his trans kid, and John goes, victory lap, that wasn't the one. Like, okay, that's a weird brag. But so he's been messaging Dan Filano going, what the fuck? Why did you leak this tape? Because he thought it was real. And so that's on Twitter DMs. I just want to point out, when I message Dan Filano, we do it using text because we know each other. That's how that works. All right. How did this come up, I wonder?
Oh, Felicia. Ooh, she's getting in your DMs. She wants to slide into the Duke's DMs.
How did that fucking come up? I am so bad at this.
And then, so he's like mesmerized by this. He's like, wait, I was just showing my screen and everyone could see my DMs? Yes, John. After that, he goes, I don't know why people send me stuff if I can't show it. Because people email him, and then he has to go to the email and click the attachment, And then he shows the person's email address and everything else. And then people dox him, and then they're like, oh, this guy's working with John. And he goes, well, it's their fault for emailing me. Everyone's trying to explain to John, and I can't believe he's worked in a business setting. He worked for Jay Leno not that long ago. Someone emails you an attachment, you download it, you save it in a file. I mean, put it on your desktop. I don't care. It's something. And then you open it when you're ready to show it to people.
He's an idiot.
He might be
He doesn't
stupid.
want to do that.
He might be a fucking idiot.
idiot.
Go figure. Okay. So now we get into threesome talk. Because everyone's obviously talking about. Hey, guys, I don't know if you've heard about this. This is.
Is he an expert in threesomes?
Oh, of
In
course he is.
pleasuring women?
Of course
Okay.
he is.
All
I don't know if you
right.
guys heard about this, but there's
Shocking.
this news around this guy,
They like
Nick
the ugly,
Rekieta.
you know, they love it.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Nick Rekieta guy, and I guess he's got a side piece. I don't know anything about it. No one else does. But John's excited about it, so we're going to start talking about some threesome stuff.
I remember once I brought a girl to a party, and she was pretty hot. And it was like a couple of Super Bowls ago. And then we went into an after party.
Did you measure time in Super
party involved. And this black guy came up to me and goes, hey, you want to do a...
How many Super Bowls ago was that?
Super Bowls ago, when I was a little boy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that chick's kind of old. No, I fucked her when the Giants were in the Super Bowl. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. man. That's
Remember
fine.
when the Bills had those bad Super Bowl runs? That's the last time I had a good day.
So this is by the way, listen to this story. This is the craziest threesome story you've ever heard.
And then we went into an after party. And I'll just say there was partying involved. And this black guy came up to me and goes, hey, you want to do a skyscraper with your girl or a pyramid or something? And I was like,
Eiffel Tower.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Do you want to do a skyscraper with your girl? A black guy, he brings a girl to a party. A black guy goes, do you want to do a skyscraper with your
Is
girl?
this Porky's that he's talking about?
Fucking
This
Animal
black
House.
guy came up and said, hey, man, you want to do a Eiffel Tower? And I said, no way. And me and my fat friend, we hightailed it back to the fraternity.
Can we dance with your dates?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So Quad has to explain to him that there's no such thing as a skyscraper with a girl. So let's get into that.
Saying Eiffel Tower, right?
Yeah,
Is
that's what
okay.
he's trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Skyscraper's just you by yourself.
And then-
Yeah, right.
Hey, pal, you want to do a skyscraper? Yeah, I'm doing it right over here.
both of us have sex with her at the same time. I'm like, no, fucking no. But I think she was into it. So I should have said yes just to get laid, because I didn't end up getting laid.
That he did.
Yeah, right. That was the story right there. He's like, I should have said yes to this guy who asked me if he could fuck my date in front of me because I didn't end up getting laid that night. That was the first story he came to when they're talking about a threesome.
You don't see the reason in that?
I mean, I do. It's like, well,
I have
if it
no
was going
words.
to happen, I might as well have been there for it. All right. This is my favorite story, the gym story. I want to break this down.
This is great.
Because John has claimed for months, if not years, he goes to the gym every day. Every now and again, he remembers to say that. I go to the gym every day. Even though he never has an anecdote, never has a story. John has a story if he walks outside of his house and the mailman's there at the same time. But for some reason, when he went to Jamaica, he had no stories. And when he goes to the gym, he has no stories. But today, he's got a gym story.
I went to the gym, and I can tell the name of it now, Zoo Culture, on DeSoto Avenue. So I walk in, I'm all ready to work out, got my, I got my gym bag with my underwear and t-shirt and pants and
Underwear?
shorts, whatever.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm going to the gym like a guy who goes to the gym goes to the gym, right?
I got my underwear.
Yeah. I got my underwear, my pants,
I got
and
my
a sock.
I always have brought my underwear everywhere I've ever been.
So I'm already like, you know what a gym is? But all right, let's see. Let's see. What
You know, if there's ever been a guy who knows he needs a pair of spare underwear, it's probably him.
that's true. So I went to Sabor.
No, I
House.
do.
brought
I've
some
never
underwear.
said that.
And then they say, sorry, this gym's only for if you have a trainer. We don't do any memberships. Okay, he goes, but there's another one in Encino. So I'm determined. So I drive all the way to Encino, which was about a 15-minute drive. Get there, I walk in. Guess how much for the daily rate? Just one day.
15.
$60.
Why are you kidding me?
No,
That's ridiculous.
I walked in, saw it was 60, walked out, and went to the supermarket. I didn't go to the gym.
So I bought a hard-boiled egg instead. So I'm good. Same thing.
And he's so, like, I'm determined to go work out. Not that determined. If
Well,
you
he's
just-
also poor. If you're gonna work out and you brought your underwear and everything, like 60 bucks, you make fine.
Planet
60
Fitness, it's $10 a month.
like whatever. What are you gonna do? You know?
But if he works out every day, doesn't he have a regular gym?
Yes, he should have a regular gym. He obviously does not. He went to a gym and they're like, "Sir, we don't actually serve your kind here." It's like the droids in Star Wars. Like you gotta wait outside, asshole. Wait till you get a trainer, then he can come in here.
That is true.
He's like the anti-Ray. Like all Ray has are gym stories.
Yeah, right. Ray actually has a gym he can't go to. John's never had a gym that he can go to but can't afford.
Also, that shit show chat there, it's been up there forever. And I love that one. Because he's
Yeah.
like threatening to come here.
So John's been talking about driving cross country. So he's moving out of his 500 square foot apartment in Canoga Park.
Getting evicted?
I don't think he can afford it anymore. I mean, Canoga Park's a nice area.
You know that
You're
area.
from LA.
No.
How many thousands of feet higher is your house than his house?
Man. Yeah. I would need a telescope to see his house, I think.
So John's been talking about how he's going to travel cross country from LA to New York. Now he's going to make a stop in Vegas to beat up Melton. He's going to make a stop in Illinois to have lunch with Dan Filato, even though I was talking to Dan and he's going to be in New Orleans, but whatever. And then he's going to go to New York and he's bringing 2 cats with him the whole way. Now, I don't know if you know anything about traveling with cats, but once you get to hour 3 or 4, it gets dicey. I don't know about a 5-day trip.
Is he not going to, like, put them in the little box so they can just run around going, "Rawr," the whole time?
He is going to put them in a box, but eventually they do shit. That's the thing about, I've owned a cat, so I know this for a fact. They pee and poop at some point.
And so does he.
Well,
Wow.
so he's just like, I shit in the car, they shit in the car. What's the
I feel
difference?
terrible for those
Who
cats.
cares?
I feel terrible for the cats too. Could you imagine this from their perspective? They've been locked in a fucking tiny shitbox with this fucking guy, and then all of a sudden they're in the back seat of a fucking tinier shitbox with this fucking guy. It's like, what fresh hell is this?
They're like, I've seen the movie Saw. It's not as bad. I'd rather be in Saw
I'm
than
sure-
deal with this asshole.
I'm sure that he just dumps a thing of cat litter just in the wheel well or the.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like, just go right there.
They'll
That's
figure
fine.
it out.
They'll bury it.
All right. So that gym story is one I would have just kept to myself. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be open and honest like Aaron Imholt is always open and honest about everything that he's doing when he eventually has to be. But those are stories that you just don't tell people on your show because it's embarrassing. But that leads up to John is going to beat up Melton. Patrick, I don't know if you saw this clip. Watch out, buddy. This is pretty scary right here.
But because I normally just work out at home, but at this point, since I'm training to to whoop some ass, or Hunchbackamania, I got to get in shape. I got to do treadmill and everything, get my heart going so I could.
You got to have that stamina, but I don't think you'll need it because I think one punch you'll be on the ground and it'll be over. So I don't even think you have to work out that hard. But it's good for you to get in good health, sir.
Well, the Hunchback would be 2. It would be a jab, his arms come down, and then bam, bam.
Never give away your strategy. You know what I mean? You never see at the weigh-in, the guy's like, all right, here's my approach to this one. You know, it's a dumb idea.
He couldn't reach Patrick's chin.
He'd be like Scrappy Doo jumping up.
Oh my God.
Hold on. First, I put down the milk crate.
This is a child. We're dealing with a child.
There's a Instagram thing that I saw, surprise. That this little British kid is talking about he's going to beat up Santa because he's on the naughty list. That is what
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like right there.
I'll knock his beard off. Uppercut him right here. I'm not on the naughty list. Stop
on the
saying
naughty
this.
list. Oh, it's so great. You should look it up.
All right.
I'm glad that you saw
So then later in that episode, Patrick ran off scared. Oh, no, he's still there, guys. He's still there. Good. Later in that episode, John explains that we all fell for this thing. He was never coming to Hackamania.
I said I'm going to Vegas the day after my son's graduation. And I am still doing that. So I was never planning on going to Hunchbackamania. Ever. Ever. I said I was going to Vegas. I didn't specify what date. But no, I am not going this weekend. I don't want to be any part of that fucking hack.
He's like, what are all those people looking at me? What is this? This is weird. I'm on a stage. There's people here watching. I'm not familiar with this.
He's patting himself on the back as like the king of the mind fuck.
Yeah, right.
I was never going.
Yeah, he acts like he was being subtle about it. You weren't. You just said you were going to beat up Patrick Melton. How you were going to beat him up.
He's not lying, though. He is going to Vegas.
Right.
But for, like, legitimate family reasons.
To leave his cats in the car while he goes and gambles for an hour.
Notice he didn't mention, if we're going to go by his logic, he didn't say he was going to his son's graduation.
Yes, that's another good point. After my son's graduation, technically he will be graduating, and then I'll be leaving L.A., so that's true. All right. John doesn't know fucking anything about anything.
I know what to do. DJ Q, late again, soy boy. What does soy boy mean, Quad?
Lip wrist, like a Carla type guy. You know, Lady Carla. Like that.
Speaking of Lady K.
Dude, by the way, Quad Father, bring it on, motherfucker. You're going to call me a soy boy? I'm going to find a hill. I'm going to push him down that hill so fucking fast. Whoa! It'll be like Indiana Jones when he's going down that fucking mine. He doesn't know where he's going. The track is broken. Watch out, Quad.
Not my parachute, Kyle. Not my parachute.
This guy's calling me a soy boy.
Fucking unreal. You're going to pick on the guy whose feet are worse off than yours?
Thank you. You're lucky you can't use your feet. It's less embarrassing than what I have going on. So then, after that, and I don't have the clip because it's too ridiculous, John goes, because this is the first time I got brought up, you know, soy boy's like a Lady K. He goes, speaking of Lady K, and then he goes, can you believe that he likes Shuli and Patrick Melton and Anthony Cumia? I'm like, whoa, we're already moving on past Lady K that quickly? We're already making fun of these other guys? He's like, Carl's okay with Patrick Melton going after Kate Meany and her mom. I am. I'm fine with it. I don't give a fuck about Kate Meany or her mom. I don't give a shit. If Patrick Melton wants to goof on those two retards, I'm here for it.
Yes.
Fine. Cares.
Yeah. Fuck women.
All right, so then let's get into Cardiff, because John's mad at Cardiff Electric. Now, Cardiff is a talking potato. And John's very upset with this talking
He's
potato.
jealous.
Because Cardiff was playing clips of John making jokes about John's trans kid, which John's not upset with himself. He's mad at Cardiff for playing those clips, of course.
You floating fucking potato. And he's been trying to be all fucking nice to me now. Like he's always like, oh, you know, like he's trying to get on my good side. It ain't gonna work, Cardiff. You're a fucking asshole. How's your buddy Moonhead Paulino doing?
No one
Haven't
thinks
heard
he has a
fucking him
good
lately.
side.
Yeah, potatoes aren't good for you, sir. Definitely not. I think they're high in sodium, and just not good for you.
Holy shit. Every time Quadfather opens his mouth, he proves how dumb he is.
Well, they're high in sodium if you dump as much salt on it as you put on the egg.
Eggs are very high in sodium.
Potatoes have zero sodium, just so you guys know. He's like, they're bad for you. They're high in sodium? That sounds like a thing people would say about a food product, right? That's probably bad.
Fucking, what does John put a salt ring on him?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course he does. Potatoes are actually very good for you, and they make vodka. I mean, potato chips, french fries, what the fuck are we talking about here? We're mad at potatoes? I'm not. Okay, so after Quadfather leaves, someone with a super chat has a very funny nickname for Quadfather.
That's doo-doo, baby. Thanks for the $5. Oh my God, just realized your guest has a name. I've been calling him stupid hat-wearing shit, Dick Humorless goatee guy. His name is Derek. Get it right.
His name is Derek. John goes, all right, listen, I know you think his name is stupid hat-wearing shit dick shoeless goatee guy. His name's actually Derek. Let me just correct the record real quick. This show is insane. I'm just... All right, let's get back into the fact that I'm gay. All right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I think that's the important thing that we need to tackle today.
For one of these podcasts, just do it. Thanks for the $5. I recommend you two geniuses give up the fake super chat theory at TSN. Just like my closeted homosexuality, the truth will never come out.
That's actually him, isn't it? That must be the real Carla.
Oh, it's got to be. It's got to be. I mean, who else has that whole? That's got to be Carl. Carl, we
Who else has
Carl,
that
we
whole
know
icon?
it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. You know,
It's
okay.
2024, man. Just do it. Come out of the closet. Just do it.
Do it.
Just come out of the closet. Just do
Did you
it.
notice?
All right. I agree there's nothing wrong with being gay. John, 2 of your kids are gay. I don't know why you're using that as an insult to me. I'm not even sure what your point is. Also, John goes, of course that's the real Carl. There's the logo and the name. Who else could possibly create a YouTube
Look at the
account?
S in Super Chat. You can say it's
Yeah, it's
definitely Carl.
obviously me.
Who else could have $4.99 but Carl?
What a fucking idiot. Just so you guys know, mine has a question mark after podcast, and when you create a fake Corley's podcast account, remember the question mark. But John is so dumb that he just goes, well, yeah, of course it's Carl. It's making fun of himself, and that's what he likes to do, is talk about how he's a closeted homosexual all the time. John, your daughter is a homosexual, the one who doesn't talk to you, the one who doesn't return your texts or phone calls. She's gay, John. She's gay. So leave it alone. This is my favorite
How
part.
long could they go just talking about how they're not gay, right? These two guys.
Yeah. You know how not gay I am? I went to the gym with my underpants.
Probably 2 or 3 Super Bowls they could go through.
Oh, yeah, you know how I'm not gay? Oh, yeah, I agree. I'm not gay also for these reasons.
Would a gay guy stuff eggs in his mouth like this?
Could a gay guy deep throat bacon like this? I doubt it.
Would a gay guy be driving down to Hackamania to fight everyone there? I don't think so.
Here's the thing about gay guys that I know. They have very good hygiene, they're very clean, and they're in good shape. John is not gay. I'm going to say it right now. There's no fucking way John is a gay man. All right. So this is the thing that I wanted to get to. This is going to sum up our Stuttering John segment today. John finds a meme that's posted on Shuli's Anonymous. Oh. Well, he doesn't find it. A super chair tells him to go look for it. And of course, that's always fun.
Check out the new pin meme in Shuli's Anonymous. Summarize the difference between the Duke and the Hack. Look now so Shuli sees when he reviews your show. Okay, well, I'll do that.
Here we go.
Dick, we're going to hang. We will be hanging. We'll be hanging.
All right, we're at 5x speed now as John looks for this.
He's
He
just
told
loading
him-
a meme.
He just told him it's pinned at Shuli's Anonymous, the subreddit he goes to all the time, and he's just taking this long to find it.
Jesus. What?
Let's see. Where is it?
It's pinned. It's at the top. It's the first thing.
Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, we have Dick. What are you talking about, Dick? Shuli the Angry Hack against Duke Melendez.
Okay. What's great about this meme is that the people on this subreddit don't like Shuli, but nobody likes Stuttering John. So it's goofing on both of them. And John's delusion about himself, that he's the Duke of the Dabbleverse and he's the most successful guy with all the credits, he plays right into this. He looks at this meme right here and eats it right up. He goes, oh my gosh, you're right, Ditka89. I am fucking amazing. So this is him analyzing this meme that talks about how he has full color hair.
Yeah, that's awesome. You gotta have all the colors. I mean, no offense.
All right, this is him analyzing this meme right here.
Shuli and the Hack Pack. There he is, with his bag of weed, and me, the stud that I am. He's bald, an egghead, borderline midget, high school dropout, stoner failson, fakes YouTube success, magical crystal lady leeches off the Dabbleverse. Duke Melendez, full color hair, average height,
Average
US
height,
Hispanic,
yeah.
college
Average
grad,
average cock.
showbiz mama's boy, monetize the haters, unlimited strange, breastfeeds the Dabbleverse. Very, very, very good. This one should be given and shown by all. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Dick.
Do you
Could you
think-
imagine looking at that and not understanding the joke?
Do you think that when he looks at that picture of himself on
Yeah.
there, that's what he actually thinks he looks like?
Of course. He's been
I think
describing
works
it.
out
every
I
day.
think so too. No, you're right. He's working out.
I think he emailed that to Susanna. Like,
Yeah, right.
he fucking is so proud of himself right now.
So,
I like that breastfeeding the Dabbleverse is a good thing to him.
Yeah, I do breastfeed the Dabbleverse. What the fuck?
With my big tits.
underneath that meme on the subreddit, someone wrote, which is very funny, I came here to drink Coors and embarrass myself, and I'm all out of Coors. John doesn't even scroll through to see that they're goofing on him, too, on the place they goose on his arch nemesis. But okay. So then a super chatter has to explain to him, hey, John, you're an idiot. That's a joke on you, you fucking moron. And John can't believe it.
Silence do good. The chart was mocking you, genius. Didn't seem like that to me. That's doo-doo, baby.
Okay. So that was the first attempt by Silence to explain to him.
Chart. That's what it was.
The chart. You know that chart you were just reading?
Chart you were looking at?
That was mocking you, idiot. So remember it said that he's John's average height for a U.S. Hispanic person. All right, so that Silence Dogood again explains to him, like, John, you're a very short man.
Silence do good. Thanks for the fiver. Any average height in USA is 5'8".
5'9".
Notice he put Hispanic. Your fake color hair, we proved you have an NYU degree. I forgot the rest. Good job, Manson. Nothing gets by you. Oh, God. This is what Shuli's allegations have caused me. I graduated from NYU.
Dick, you're a college graduate. They give you a ring or a diploma when you
I
graduate.
mean, you can buy either one. I did not.
he's like, I'm also a Wonder Twin. Okay,
If you graduated from college, you don't have to punch a camera. I graduated from college. Just stop right there. You need to go, all right, look at him right in your fucking face.
He's the shittiest Green Lantern.
No, that's when he takes the ring off.
Look at my fencing credits.
Okay. So, this is ridiculous because you would think that John would just accept, like, okay, yeah, you're right. That was dumb of me to lead into that and just move on. But nope. Now John is going to Google the average height of Hispanic men in the U.S. to prove that he is average height and that chart.
That's cool.
That chart was
That fucking chart doesn't know shit.
totally legit.
I'll show that chart.
Let's look at the average height of a Hispanic American.
Bro, what is he doing? He's
Touches
like
with one finger.
He's like Will Wheaton driving the
Okay,
Enterprise.
dummy. You ready? Silence too good. Are you ready to be wrong? Here we go.
Captain Picard.
Let's prove you wrong yet again. There you go. Average Hispanic male height. 5 feet, 6.7 inches. Okay? You dumb fuck. Average non-Hispanic white male, 5'9". So, am I gonna get an apology?
All right.
Dude, does that say Asian guys are taller than John?
Yes. I didn't want to point it out. I thought that'd be embarrassing for John. I don't want to embarrass the guy. He's giving us so much joy.
He's 5'5", right? We kind of know
He's
that.
5'5", yeah.
I'm 5'4.5".
Yeah. You tower over John. I don't know how that happens, but maybe you have heels on.
What does he claim? He claims 5'7.5".
Not claims. He went to the doctor, and the doctor confirmed it.
Yeah.
And his good health.
Does he have a ring for that?
The doctor says Right here. Right here.
If I
I'm
go
not
to
a manlet.
if I go to the doctor, then why do I have this lollipop?
If you look at
I'm
this
running
chart-
out of fingers for these rings that I got. I graduated college. I'm very famous.
So, do you guys notice at the end there, he demands an apology? What he means by that is super chat me again another $10 to tell me that I was right and you were wrong. That's what he's looking for right there. So then they bring up the fact that John's only half Hispanic. So he's looking up this thing for the average Hispanic man, and John still doesn't get it.
Silence do good. You're not full Hispanic. My father is Hispanic. My name is Melendez. My great-grandparents were from Spain. My grandparents were from Puerto Rico. So shut the fuck up, Mark Abatista.
I mean, he literally just explained what being half Hispanic is. Hey, my father, his parents. Yeah, no, I know. That's what half Hispanic means.
That's the most Hispanic shit I've ever seen.
My father was from Spain. Shut the fuck up.
So then it's explained to John that his mom is Danish. I wish I didn't know this, but I do. It's fucking ridiculous. So let's see how John handles this one.
Average height of Danish male is 5'11". Yeah, well, I guess I got the Hispanic side. I look more like my father than I do my mother. Dang lizard, you're a half Hispanic and you're average height anyway.
Less than.
Less than.
Less than.
Less than.
Fucking idiot. So fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. So this is how he gets trolled on a daily basis by his own super chats. It started with Dicka89, who he thinks is his friend. Like, hey, check out this chart. You're going to love it. And then John's like, well, that's a victory lap for me. And then it's like, no. You're a fucking idiot. This is Christian Blatt sent this to me today. This is from today's show that he did. He's not in Vegas. He's not going to roll up. Roll up. He's not rolling up. He's not in Vegas. So I guess Christian, instead of like playing craps or something cool, he was super chatting Stuttering
The
John.
Bladcast. What would you say to everyone at Hackamania now? You're all hacks.
Whoa! Yeah, way to get it. Way to get the joke, retard.
Podcast, WA.